Okay guys, here's the 1988 Toyota pickup with a 6-pack slide-in camper I've got for sale. This vehicle was involved in an estate, and last time it was valid license was 7/2014. So when I got it, it had pretty stinky gas in it for all them years. I put an aftermarket carburetor on it, and I think I got everything right, but it's just a typical carburetor. It acts a little stupid. I don't know if I got maybe the vacuum lines crisscrossed a little bit. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. I don't know. Just want to make a quick video of this thing. It has original exhaust on it. Still says Toyota on the mufflers, but from the catalytic converter back, it's probably going to need to be replaced. You can hear the leak at the muffler, where it's at the seam where it's split or whatever. Propane tank is here. There's a little behind here. There's a little electrical plug where you pull out and you plug it in. It only has one outlet inside, so you're not going to have a whole lot of power. It's mostly 12 volt. This is your drain for your sink. The water fill for the tank is here. I did not put water to it. I did put a new pump on it. The pump was not operative. The pump does work now with a new one, but I did not put water in it. 'Tis the season, because I don't want to put water in it and have a crack a pipe or something. It does have all the 4 stabilizers. Now these are stabilizers, guys. They're not jacks. They do not jack up. So I think if you're going to take this off, only thing I can think of is to jack it up in the rear end, jack it up high, put them stabilizers down, then try to pull out underneath it. I never had it off the pickup. I'm not taking it off the pickup, but there is 2 tie downs, I think, one in each side in the front for this. I did not ever take it off. I'm not going to. The way you see it is the way you're going to get it. It does have a refrigerator, and it does work. I did have that on. I put all new screens in the screen windows there. Now this side here, I do have the Toyota emblem that goes here. It needs to be glued back on. This door, somehow or another, I don't know, it was way before I got it, they had a different door on it, and the door that's on it now. But evidently he must have got into something, because I found some broken glass or something up in the windshield where he popped into this and must have got into this a little bit, and somebody put a patch on here. It wasn't me. So it must have bent this frame here or something. I don't know what happened. I don't have no clue, but it does open. This was bent. It's got a piece of foam in there because it was bent in a little bit. But you can see the inside. Pretty good shape. You know, it's an 88, guys. It's got 149,000 miles on it. It's an 88, so it is old. But windshield does have a crack in it. Now it's about more than halfway up from here, and it goes on the driver's side and it goes down a little bit. The camper itself does have hail dings on it. There's the thing. It's a 6-pack, made 12 or 77. It's a model 7, it says. 7 foot, I guess. I kept the license plates on there just to prove what I was talking about on that. It had sat for a long time. I'll get underneath the hood here in a minute, and we'll go in the back after that. The seat's got some staining. It's not torn, but it's got some staining. 140,530, and the speedometer, odometer does work. You know, I took it up the road, and I do have the other door panel, and I do have the sweeps, which are here. What I don't have, and you can get them, but I didn't know that they were broken and missing, is there's clips that hold this sweep onto this and onto the door. I do not have the clips. You can get them on eBay or whatever. So you're going to need to order a set of clips for that and put that back on. All the clips for the door panel look like they're okay. I do have the door handle crank. The other armrest is there. And also one thing, I do have a key for the ignition. It does start it, shut it off, lock it, and all that crap. But I do not have a key for the doors. You can buy the door locks for it for like 15, 16 bucks, I think they are, for a set. So while that door is apart, I would take that off and I'd put the new door lock in that while you got it apart. Then get your clips, put that back on. Then I'd also come to this door and buy extra clips, make sure you have enough for both sides, because these are probably going to end up breaking, and put your new door lock for this side that matches that one. Then you have 2 keys and you're set to go. I do have a key for the rear door on this, and this window does go up. Oh yeah, one other thing. For some reason, it only opens from the outside. This does, you can hear it back there, not unless there is a little clip that goes to here that is broke possibly, and that'd be a good time to investigate that. So both door panels are going to have to come off to fix that, guys. I'm just tired and retired, so I'm done. The wipers, that's another thing too. I'm just trying to be fair with everything that I personally know. The horn works. The directional signals on the lights work. Directional signals work on the left, and they work on the right, but you got to hold it up. And right now the wipers did work and the washer did work, and now they don't work. So I think it's going to be time for a multi-switch underneath that steering wheel. You just have to take that apart, take the steering wheel off, take that apart, put a new switch on. I think that's the problem. I would assume that's the problem. It's probably pretty common for these when they start getting age on them. And I'm sure they're available. I haven't priced them because I just found that out today. So let's get underneath the hood here. I did put new spark plug wires on it. I did put that aftermarket carburetor on it. Changed the oil in it. At one time he had put a new fuel pump on it. The cap and rotor's good. I put new plugs in it, and those are NGK spark plug wires. They're not cheap wires, and they're all back to where they should be. To me, it looks like all the emissions is in place. We don't have emissions here, so I couldn't tell you if it's going to pass or not. It looks like this is all disconnected here. It does run down. I would probably take this off. I didn't. But there was a wire that went down here to the positive, and then it went over to the wipers. So I don't know what he was trying to do here. I think it was something that's chasing that wiper problem that was intermittent, and he couldn't figure it out. And that's his solution, instead of buying a switch, was to put a solenoid on there, which I don't know how it powers it. Now let's see, it had something underneath the dash, which I never found. But the washer tank did work. It did squirt, and the wipers did work. Then today they quit working. So I really couldn't tell you what the story with that is. I think it's a multi-switch because the directional is acting stupid, and it is too. So, but that's that. I should have probably. Let's go ahead and see if I can get underneath here and rev this thing up a little bit so you can hear a little bit. Now, of course, noise and telephone or digital cameras picking up the microphone always sounds funky, so. So that's it on that. But anyhow, so we'll get back to the inside. It looks like these are fishing pole or maybe ski holders, cross-country ski holders. I don't know. You can leave them on, take them off, whatever you want. On the body, it's pretty decent. We don't get too much rust here. We got a little bit there. Sorry, this is such a long video, but and a little bit right there, which is pretty common for these old Toyotas. Okay, on the inside, what we have, this linoleum, evidently if you look at it, looks like they had a rubber mat down here, had it on there too long, and it stained it, so it needs to be replaced. There's some storage cover down here. Basically you see the bed of the pickup. In here, deep cycle, well, it's not a deep cycle, but it could use a deep cycle battery in there. Is that. The heater's there. I did try that. Now guys, I don't care if it's a brand new camper or if it's an old camper, please get a battery powered CO detector and put it in any camper you buy. If it's this one, anyone. You know, there's so many people that have died in these campers. I don't care if it's new, old. Wasp nest goes in there and all of a sudden they're plugged up something and all of a sudden, hey, John didn't make it. He died in his camper. Carbon monoxide is not your friend. Please get a battery powered one and put it in here, and if it goes off, figure out the problem, be done with it. 2 burner stove. Somebody put cork board years ago probably. This is just the way I got it. Now this has, it looks like it's supposed to have been originally a vacuum pump deal. They switched that. They put a switch down here. You can hear it or not, but the pump's on. So I do not know if, I'm sure it does work. It's very simple. You just have to figure that all out, make sure it's all good. Now the upholstery in this thing, it needs slip covers. You know, you can get a mattress cover or whatever for that back bed or for that foam. It's probably uncomfortable, as most of them are. But these are just stained. I don't think these were original to it, these gold colored ones. So if somebody was going to redo it, what I would do is cut out that foam on each side so it fits underneath there. It does have a radio that does work. It's not set up for anything, but it's got a remote for that. Storage cupboard here, light there. This has a brand new escape hatch in it. Now that escape hatch was patched, the top piece was patched so bad, I just got a brand new one. It wasn't cheap, put that in. Now it does have water damage from that old escape hatch leaking. It does have, you know, it's a 1977 camper, guys. I mean, it's old and it's had some leaks, I'm sure. You know, I'm just trying to be honest as I can about all this stuff. Extra parts. I do have a few extra parts too. There's a light here that works. There's an outside light right there that does work. So the wiring is hooked up to it for 12 volt. I did not try the 110 household current on this. It just goes into this piece here, so I'd assume that it works, but I did not try it. The refrigerator is a propane only, no electrical on that, no 12 volt or 110 on that, and I did have it on and it did get cold, so that does work. This is just a little storage thing. Here is the, which is kind of cool, it says that camper weighs 982 pounds when it contains 12 gallons of water, 20 pounds of propane, and so forth. So, and my battery on this thing is flashing. I'm out of power. So it does work. I need to be smarter than the radio, I guess, to figure that out. Curtains need to be redone. The back door is done. I do have the tailgate for it. Matching tailgate, same color. When they took this off, the tailgate out to put the camper on, they did break off 3 of the 4 bolts. So I think if you get underneath there, a pair of vice grips and some heat, I think you should be able to get them stubs out, and you should be good there. Tires are real good on it. I don't see any weather checking on them. They're just 14-inch passenger tires. The rims are so-so. They're old chrome rims. Tires are so long, but I mean, it is what it is. Fuel gauge does not work, but something just happened. The fuel light came on, which is strange because the fuel gauge doesn't work. I think once you drove it around with some gas in it, the blower works, horn works, flashers don't work as far as the hazards go. But on the right hand, and there's the wipers. They don't do nothing. They did the other day. Inside light does work, which I got it off. So that's the headliner's all right in it. But that's about all she wrote, guys. I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of a cool camper. It's gonna need some TLC, I'm sure. You know, the muffler and other stuff we described and so forth, and whatever else it may need down the road. Shut that off. Starts right back up. As far as driving it home, guys, I don't know what to tell you on that. You know, I drove it up the road. It drove fine. Turned the corner, and I don't know if the gas sloshed, and didn't have, because I don't know how much gas is in it. It's probably not much, a couple gallons or less, maybe a gallon. So I really don't know what to tell you on driving it home. You know, if you're coming 300 or 400 miles away, I'd probably bring a tow dolly and stick it up on the tow dolly and drag it home with a pickup that you know 100% is going to get you back home. Not saying that I won't, but I hate people. Oh, well, can I drive it home? Well, yeah, some of these cars I would not ever drive home. Tires are bad. These tires are good, but I'm just saying, I'm sure you understand what I'm getting at. But anyhow, sorry to be long-winded, but this gives you a good idea what you're looking at. Have a good title for it, matching VIN number title for it, in my name, ready to go. And I do need cash, green money. I'm not taking a check, I'm not taking a bank transfer, I want cash. I have a lot of money invested in this and need my cash back. So, and like I said, I do have the tailgate for it. It says Toyota on the back that matches, that came off this pickup. I do have the side latches that go on each side of the tailgate. You'll just have to, if you take this off, you're going to use it as a pickup at times. You can put that tailgate back on. It's kind of a pain in the butt because you got to take the thing back off. Maybe you wouldn't have to, I don't know. But you're going to have to deal with the tailgate, but I don't think it's going to shut the way it is. But there again, I don't know because I have never put it on. I've never taken it off, and I'm not going to. But in a nutshell, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. Got any questions, please get a hold of me.